welcome to the Eiffel Tower for McCoist and McCauley. It's in Paris, and so are we. We're going to bring you 40 minutes of what we do best. But before we do that, we've got a show to do. Let's go, come on. I have to say, wonderful surroundings, great place to have the show. But with hindsight, I think, you know, we could seriously have just driven 150 miles down the M74 to Blackpool and saved ourselves a right few quid, no? No. What we have managed to do is get brilliant guests. We've got Jimmy Hill, Ulrika Johnson, we've got Richard Wilson and Ewan McGregor. To the world with Saddam Hussein. But listen, Scottish football fans have only got one real baddie, but we love him really, don't we? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jimmy Hill. Jimmy, I have to say, Fred and I did a series of this programme last year, and we did 6 or 7 shows, and I'll be honest with you, I've never heard a guest received with that welcome, right? And I genuinely mean that.
Very nice.
How do you feel about it?
Well, I've, I must say I expected it. It's a very funny thing. Although there was this particular goal that was scored some years ago by a Scottish player whose name I've tried to forget.
Yes, I've got it, yes, yes. David Mary's in the audience.
And you can either believe me or not. When Scotland lose, I'm as sad as when England lose. You know, whether you like it or not, you're part of the British Isles, and I didn't fight in the war, but I remember the bombs dropping on London, lived in London all through the war, and then there was only one Great Britain then, you know, and we were at war with Germany. So I just feel there's no difference. That's the way I feel.
I have to say, Jimmy, as you're probably very well aware, the Scottish fans have a song for you, right? Having you on the show, because I've met you a couple of times before, and the one thing that struck me about you is your complete honesty. And you've been on here and you've been completely honest. Thanks very much for that.
Thank you very much.
Unbelievable. What a lovely welcome. That was really great. Thanks very much for that. Our next guest, Saddam Hussein. Ever since I was a wee boy, I've had 2 dreams. One is to come and see Scotland in the World Cup finals, and 2 is dreaming about big Scandinavian sexy women. Both my dreams are coming true. Please welcome Ulrika Johnson. You said in one of the, or it was quoted in one of the tabloids, that you didn't wear pants, and you can sink a pint in under 15 seconds. You could join the Tartan Army. You could be our honorary brigadier.
I make a habit of always wearing underpants, and that was
misquoted.
Journalistic.
But sinking the pint of lager.
I can down a pint in. Let's not do it now.
No, we won't do it now. It's been done before.
12 seconds.
12 seconds. But yeah, seriously, you're a big football fan, aren't you? You enjoy football now.
Who's your team? I was brought up on my dad's, so I spent sort of 4 years living with him from 8 to 12, going to football matches in Sweden. But then I came to England, and there was no women playing football in this country at that time.
Bonjour, Paris!
Ooh la la!
Ready for you, Ali?
Thank you very much, Fred. Next thing you were doing, you would get me one of these stupid Frenchman moustaches you put on like this.
No, I won't.
I think now, like, we look like the 2 Frenchmen. Why don't we go and visit Paris like these 2 Frenchmen?
Nobody will know the Scots, will they?
Hey, come on, let's go.
Oh, mademoiselle, what's in the hand?
gubbin now. Why not order something French? Can I have the frog's legs, please?
Something French. Could I have the French fries, please?
Alistair, you're an ambassador for Scotland. You know, try some new experiences. Are you staying out at the campsite?
No.
You got a hotel?
We're actually bang in the middle of the red light district.
Are you? Bang being an operative word.
Have you any moves back home?
Just make sure you take the high road, all right?
Hello? I hate to say this, but I think I recognise you. The red one? Red, I've got nothing on. If it's red, I'm going to the doctor.
I would like you to show me your last minute diving header penalty.
Excuse me, do you think Paris is romantic? Excuse me, do you think Paris is a romantic city? Is it a myth that Paris is a romantic city, do you think?
Well, he's Scottish, he's balding, and he's made a career out of being grumpy. That's enough about Fred. Our next guest is, of course, the man that makes the Mona Lisa look like a laughing policeman. Would you please welcome Richard Wilson?
Gentlemen, could I just say I caught your acting on the clip there. Load of shite. Just stick to the interviewing.
Richard, I don't think it was even as good as shite. Look, the backdrop there, beautiful Paris.
They've been painting that all day.
We've had a Swede, we've had a turnip. Sorry, Jimmy. It's time now for some Perchard toddy for the ladies. Will you please welcome the man who fell to Perth, Ewan McGregor. Thanks for trying to prove it's Paris.
Christ, I've been scared before, you know.
Is that right? Are you scared here?
Why?
You're amongst friends, don't worry.
Okay.
Look at them. Hey! And listen, your wife's Parisian, so presumably you've been here before.
Yeah, a few times, yeah.
What do you think of the French?
No, it's good. They're very different. I would say the Parisians are a race apart from the rest of France. Because I've toured a lot around France, and I love Paris. It's one of the most beautiful cities you'd ever be in. Architecturally, architecturally it's beautiful. No, the houses are nice. But
who is... Good luck to the team tomorrow, and there's only one thing I'd like the audience to join me in saying is, when the Scots go up to lift the World Cup, we'll be there.